If you're just starting to get into live guest portraits, this video is for you. I'm going to go through what materials I bring, and hopefully that will help you so that you don't forget anything when you go. I fit everything that I was bringing into a small rolling suitcase. I've heard that using like a rolling makeup bag is also nice because you can keep things better organized, so I might get one of those. But I'd start with just a rolling suitcase if that's what you have. That worked really well for me, and most of the things you need to bring are pretty small anyway. You don't need anything too big. All right, so first off, of course, you're gonna need your paint. I bring watercolor and gouache with me. This last time I ended up not using the gouache at all. I just used watercolor, but I do want to work some gouache in, so I'm gonna bring both again next time just so I have the option. Bring watercolor paper or whatever medium you're using. I just got some off of Amazon. I used 5x7 cards, but for the next time I'm going to be using 6x9. I think that the bigger size is going to be just a little bit better. It doesn't take that much more time, and I think it's just a little bit more substantial for the guests to take home. So I'll be using 6x9 watercolor paper, and I just got those in a pack off of Amazon. They were pretty cheap and the paper was pretty good quality, so I would do that again. So before I go to the wedding, I will prepare the paper with a little stamp that I approve with the wedding couple, and then I order that custom stamp and just make sure that they like it and that they want it on there. And this one I had placed on the back of the pictures because I wanted the front to be clear so that the guests can frame it or whatever, but they still have the memory of where it came from. And of course the stamp is totally optional, not necessary, but I find that a lot of couples like it, and it's fun because you can give it to them afterwards as a little gift. I also bring cellophane bags. I got these off of Amazon as well. Whatever size paper you get, just get bags to match. I feel like it just protects the portrait, so when they take it home, it's not getting ruined. Then you'll need your paintbrushes, pens, markers, pencils, whatever you use for your art, and something to hold them in. Bring some business cards or brochures, whatever you have, just to hand out to people who are interested in your work, especially if you're doing something local. But obviously it's an event that I've been hired for already. I've already been paid for it. It's not really about me. So while I want guests to have the option to learn more about me, I don't want the whole table to look like it's an advertisement. This is something that I haven't done, but I'm going to do in the future, is bring rigid mailers, and also the same size or a little bit bigger size than your portraits are. I'm going to have the guests just write their name and address right on that mailer. So I'll take a picture of them posing for their portrait and then another picture of them with their envelope, so I can match it who's, and then that takes a lot of pressure off the day of. If I am not able to finish their portrait, then I know where to send it afterwards to make sure that they get it. Because not everybody comes back to pick up their portrait at the end, and there will also be guests that you don't get to finish, and then you don't have to worry so much about finding them later. I like this option, and I hope my clients do too, because it takes some work off of their plate as well. Don't forget to bring a water bottle and snacks. You don't want to have to be running back and forth or asking people to get you glasses of water. If you have your setup there, bring something that looks nice, not your, stickered up water bottle. Bring something pretty, but something that you can have on hand because you're gonna get thirsty and hungry. And if you can take a break and eat a quick granola bar or whatever, that's gonna help you out a lot. I don't think people realize how exhausting painting can be when you're just going without breaks. So yes, that little snack can go a long ways in helping your energy level. Another thing that I haven't tried yet, but I will be doing next time, is bringing in an option for standing. I can't decide if I'm gonna bring a standing easel. The paintings are small, so I don't know exactly how that would work. If I bring something simple, I think it might work, or just bringing like a tall table or something where I can stand and paint, just because I got pretty sore from sitting for so long. Also have some instructions that say write your name and address on an envelope, get your picture taken, 1 guest per portrait, whatever your rules are. It's helpful to just have those written down somewhere, because there might be a lot of guests coming and going and not sure what the process is. And that takes some work off your assistant to explain to every single person. You want to make sure you have the right technology when you go. So what I do is my assistant will take the pictures on their phone and then airdrop them to my iPad, and it's really easy because it's just right there on the stand ready to go. You can also use a laptop for this just as easily. I just feel like you need something bigger than a phone to be painting off of, because that screen is so small it's hard to see the details. Most likely you will start painting when it's light outside and stop when it's dark, so you're going to want to bring some kind of lighting. I have a lamp, and I also bring a external battery so that it doesn't matter if I am close to an outlet or not. This battery can keep my lamp charged for over 3 hours. It's amazing. but definitely worth the investment. Or if you can find one for cheap, I think it's totally worth it, and then you don't have to stress about things dying. And along with that, don't forget your phone charger, because you're going to be using it all night taking pictures, or your assistant, and they're going to need to recharge their phone probably at some point. Last, you want to bring some signage for the table. So I have a pretty sign that says guest portrait painting, so they know what's going on at this table. And then I also have a sign that says waitlist open, and you can flip it around to say waitlist closed. Another sign with some instructions that say write your name on an envelope, get your picture taken, and one guest per portrait. That would be another helpful sign that I will be making for next time. And then last, I want to bring a gift for the couple or whoever is in charge of the event, just to say thank you so much for hiring me, and just to keep a great relationship with them and make sure that they had an excellent experience. So if you are starting to do live guest portraits, I hope this video is helpful. Please let me know. If you have any questions, please hit the like button and subscribe if it was helpful. I hope I can make more of these. There aren't too many live wedding painters, so I hope that we can help each other just with these discussions about what's working and what isn't, so that everybody can benefit and make their process go a little bit smoother. Best of luck. You're going to do great.